welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sana, Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto. If this is the first time you are seeing my face, I hope the content that you see here encourages you to like and to subscribe to my channel. I would definitely love to grow my channel as well as hear each and every one of your individual stories. So definitely drop me a comment. Today is Sunday. It is currently right now almost 2 p.m. We're actually going to be heading out for some outdoor activity time because my husband, he does have the long extended weekend due to the 4th of July holiday. So I simply made 2 of those chicken crust pizzas yesterday. I planned to make 2 only because I wanted to be able to have just something quick that I was able to reheat for my lunch as well as the family's lunch. That way it can get us quicker out the door for our outdoor family time. But then I also have in the pressure cooker cooking away right now is a little bit over a 4-pound chuck roast. I simply just salted it with some Redmond salt. I seared it in some ghee, and I am allowing it to pressure cook for 50 minutes while we are gone on sealed pressure. So I am a strong believer in the notion that Benjamin Franklin had. If you plan to fail, you are simply planning to fail. So it's simply that notion that if you are planning to fail, you are surely going to end up doing exactly what you set out to doing. So when it came to my planning of that chicken crust pizza, it definitely benefited us for today, as well as making sure I have something ready for us. That way at the end of our day, when we start to become famished, we are definitely prepared for something ready at home for us. And we do not have any temptations when it comes to anything out on the road, when it comes to any restaurants or fast food, that, you know, the ingredients, possibly you can control that when it comes to burger patties or possibly getting a steak, but still yet, you simply have to be careful because a lot of that is cooked with a lot of inflammatory oils, such as seed oils. So for my first meal, I'm gonna go in with simply just 3 of the chicken crust pizza slices that I have. And I do have 2 eggs on the side because I did take a little bit of time before I grabbed mine from the pan. So these yolks have hardened, so they are not over easy like I usually like, but nonetheless, they are going to be delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive in and get to eating so we can go ahead and head out the door. I hope everyone is going to have a safe and blessed 4th of July weekend. Stay tuned for dinner later on. All right, my friends, so for this Sunday night dinner, here is that chuck roast that I simply pressure cooked while we were out today. I will definitely go ahead and post some photos. We were out in the hot Florida sun visiting a local state park. So we did have a lot of great fun, and I was so appreciative that we had some hot, nice food to be able to come home to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add a dollop of some sour cream to this. I wanted to be able to show you all the chuck roast, so I didn't dollop it as of yet. So I'm going to go ahead and add that little bit and just mix it thoroughly through here, and I have that nice yummy rich broth. So this is going to be an amazing Sunday night's dinner. Hello my friends, and happy Monday. What you see here is a really simple put together. Simply what I did was I did 2 over easy eggs. Whatever little bit of butter was still left over in my nonstick skillet, I took advantage of warming up a plain egg life wrap. That way it can get all that buttery goodness left in the pan. And I melted 1 ounce, so it ended up being 2 extra sharp cheddar cheese, melted it on top of that egg life wrap. And I sauteed up some of the leftover chuck roast that I simply just sliced up, and I sauteed it in some ghee. So this is what I'm going to go in with for my first meal. It is around 2:30ish p.m. So I'm definitely looking forward to this first meal. Stay tuned for dinner. All right, my friends, for this Monday night, I'm going in with 2 cheeseburger patties. It is just an ounce of cheese, as I simply just have 1 slice of Colby Jack cheese for each burger patty. And the ones that I used are these pre-packaged, pre-made burger patties from Aldi. It is their 75/25 grade, and as you can see, it says that it is 100% beef, and as you can see here, we have all natural beef. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig in while it is still hot, and I will see you all come our Taco Tuesday. Hello my friends, and happy Tuesday. It is 4th of July, so a very happy Independence 4th of July to everyone. So I have here for my first meal simply just 2 of those burger patties. I simply just air fried them to heat them up and just put on 1 Colby Jack cheese for each. That way I can stay within that 1 ounce for my dairy. And just a tip, if you know you're going to have leftovers for burgers, you may want to hold off on putting cheese on them because it just makes it that much more better of a quality of a cheese come the next day. Because when you reheat that burger plus the cheese is not as desirable. So we are going to go out. We're planning on going to a boat parade as well as hanging about for fireworks that they're going to have this evening. So as I told you all, you definitely want to plan when it comes to extended outdoor time, especially when it comes to meals. So we are definitely going to need dinner while we are out. So what I did was I have some thin sirloin that I purchased from Aldi, and I simply just seared it. This is very thin cut, so they did have it labeled with a sticker as fajita meat. So I simply just salted it with some Redmond salt, and in a nonstick pan I added a little bit of ghee, seared both sides. So that's what you see here, all sliced and cut up. And I'm going to be taking all the toppings with us. So I do have 2 Egg Life plain wraps that I'm going to take, some napkins, and I do have some cheese between having some sharp cheddar cheese as well as some Colby Jack, and I do have some sour cream that we'll be taking along with plates and utensil wise whatever we need. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this all up so we can start to get ready and head out the door, as we don't want to be late. And I'm going to go ahead and get my lunch eaten and taken care of as well. So currently right now it is 11 a.m. I hope everyone has a safe and wonderful day. All right, my friends, it is a little bit after 4 p.m. So we are at the 4th of July event. So we just came back to the car, and I just simply made myself 2 plain Egg Life wraps with a little bit of sour cream, a Colby Jack cheese slice on each, and some of that sirloin tip that I made earlier. Hello my friends, and happy Wednesday. I hope everyone had a wonderful, safe 4th of July. We actually ended up, because the boat parade was a bust, so we actually ended up going to another local event that was not too far from where the boat parade and fireworks was supposed to be. So we just simply went to an event that just simply had a lot of vendors, definitely had a lot of food trucks, which I was really thankful for this packed dinner that I did. So we did enjoy the fireworks. It was actually really amazing because they did 45 minutes worth of firework time. But I am definitely feeling the grunt of the heat that simply depleted and kind of drained me yesterday. So I'm kind of having a little bit of a headache kicking in. So I did go in with a lot of water and some electrolytes this morning. But for my meal, this is the portion that is simply left over from our dinner last night that I had packed and carried with us. Simply what I did was I kept it in the aluminum foil and simply just heated it in the air fryer and added 2 Colby Jack slices of cheese. That way I could stay within that 1 ounce that I try to do, and simply just top it with 1 over easy egg. So that is what I'm going to go in with for this first meal. All right, my friends, so for this Wednesday night's dinner, I'm going to go in with some drumettes and some flat wings. I simply just fried these in some ghee, and once they came out, I simply just salted them with some Redmond salt as well as some garlic powder. On this side, you see a small amount of some sour cream, and I just splashed in just a little bit of clean ingredient hot sauce. So this is what I'm gonna go in with for dinner. I did have some feedback as far as the issues that I was having with the IBS. I know some are trying to claim that it might be dairy. I have incorporated dairy for 2 months now as a reintroduction approach. I am not having any issues. I'm not having any IBS issues at all. I can definitely tell you all, there was a point in time where I did ketovore for several months and did not have any dairy at all, but I did have vegetables and I still had the IBS issues. So I definitely appreciate everybody's consideration to try to pinpoint exactly what was possibly hindering me. But at this point, no one's going to know my body better than me as I'm going through this approach firsthand and seeing how my body's feeling throughout this reintroduction approach. So the only thing that I have not reintroduced is any vegetables, and I am still doing really well. So I am still hooked on the fact and still have the mindset that it was one of the many vegetables that I was having on my ketovore journey. So I'm gonna go in and eat this while it is still hot. All right, so I came back in the room here after recording and enjoying those chicken wings because the family and we are actually having some movie time. So I definitely don't want to distract them watching the remaining part of the movie. And I'm going to wrap this up quickly. That way I can go back and join them as well. But I wanted to thank you all for watching. As always, I appreciate you all. And for anyone that is new, I hope whatever you saw in this video encourages you to like and to subscribe. I would be more than happy to have you along on this journey and to also share and encourage you along your journey as well. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, followed up with some of our 4th of July weekend pictures that we took as we were out and about. So enjoy those. All right, friends, take care and see you on the next one.